Tale 2 feels like a true love letter to fans. Fast-paced battles keep fights lively, with flashy magic attacks and familiar teamwork moments. The story stays focused on friendship and rivalry, giving emotional weight to key scenes. Side quests add welcome depth without dragging. Visuals stay colorful and expressive, and the soundtrack fits each moment well. Characters remain faithful to their personalities, making every chapter fun and rewarding to play. Combat depth grows steadily, rewarding smart timing and skill use while keeping pacing smooth. Touken Ranbu Warriors combines action and strategy in a way that keeps battles exciting and engaging. Players control iconic swords, each with unique abilities, creating dynamic combat that rewards skill and planning. The story unfolds with intriguing twists, while mission variety adds depth and keeps gameplay fresh. Unlocking new moves and upgrading characters gives a strong sense of progression. With detailed character designs and strategic challenges, this game is highly enjoyable for anyone who loves historical battles and tactical gameplay. Space Adventure Cobra: The Awakening is a fun sci-fi action game that stays true to the classic anime spirit. Fast shooting, flashy visuals, and bold characters keep the pace lively. Levels feel varied and never drag, with boss fights that reward smart movement and timing. The soundtrack adds energy, and the humor lands well. Fans of retro action and arcade-style gameplay will find plenty to enjoy here. Combat feels responsive, controls are easy to learn, and the difficulty curve stays fair without frustration. Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection feels like a confident revival that respects its roots while adding smart upgrades. Combat is responsive and rewarding, with summoning adding fresh strategy to every fight. The art style carries a moody tone that fits the story well, and the soundtrack reinforces each moment with care. Progression stays engaging, bosses feel fair, and replay value remains strong thanks to varied builds and challenges. Performance stays stable, controls read well, and the remake choices show clear respect for longtime fans. It feels well made and satisfying. Atelier Sophie II, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream is a delightful blend of heartwarming storytelling and addictive alchemy-based gameplay. The turn-based combat feels smoother than ever, with a refined system that rewards smart planning and synergy. Visually, it's a pastel dream-lush environments and charming character designs bring Sophie's journey to life. What truly shines is the emotional depth and sense of wonder, making exploration feel rewarding at every turn. It's an enchanting experience that balances whimsy with thoughtful RPG mechanics beautifully. Samurai Warriors 5 hits hard with bold, stylish combat and a fresh art style that sets a striking tone. Combat feels satisfying, with slick combos and screen-clearing moves that never get old. Characters are memorable, and the story keeps things engaging with strong pacing and dramatic flair. The new direction gives the series fresh energy while keeping the essence of what makes it fun. With a solid roster and plenty of replay value, it's easy to keep coming back for one more battle. A solid evolution of the series. Discover 3 Ninja Gaiden games in one, each with its own unique charm and fast-paced action. Play as Ryu Hayabusa or 4 other characters. Ayan, Rachel, Momiji, and Kasumi. Create a tag team with your favorite characters and alternate between them during matches. The heroines remain true to their original incarnations, whereas the playable characters and game types may alter across titles. This complete bundle contains all game modes and DLC outfits for each title, with each character offering a diverse range of distinctive costumes for action-packed combat. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is a deep, satisfying hunt with an enormous roster of monsters and weapons. Combat feels weighty and rewarding, and every encounter demands strategy and timing. The sheer volume of content is staggering, with hundreds of quests, armor sets, and skills to explore. Multiplayer adds another layer of fun and challenge. While the visuals lean toward the retro side, the gameplay holds strong. A true test of patience and planning, it rewards those who stick with it through every tough battle. Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom is a contemporary action-adventure game, the original Wonder Boy from the Monster World series. 6 distinct forms with fighting and platforming skills, as well as special equipment that opens new pathways and mysteries, are available throughout the game. With hand-drawn visuals, and the game provides almost 15 hours of epic adventure. The game takes place in a massive interconnected world, with a focus on confronting foes, exploring secret spots, upgrading strong equipment, and unlocking exotic forms with unique abilities. In order to fight Capital B and conquer the impossible Lair, players must travel a succession of 2D levels, a puzzling overworld, and recruit the Royal Battalion. The game includes visually appealing locations, personalities such as Yooka and Laylee, and a diverse array of friends and opponents. The overworld acts as a major hub for level transitions and provides an immersive gameplay experience, allowing players to explore, fulfill goals, rescue royal bees, and find valuable items. The game features various level states, which allow players to influence the environment and face new difficulties. Navigate dangerous tunnels teeming with creatures to save the Kingdom of Blossom from eternal darkness. To combat enemies and solve riddles, you'll need to collect rare weapons, strong spells, and precious treasures. As you grow, you become an important component of a dynamic story passed down through generations, influencing the course of events by your decisions and actions. The game includes almost 15 hours of action, upgraded with HD Rumble support, exploring a broad game world with various places, defeating 5 challenging dungeons, and employing a variety of goods. Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas, delivers a vibrant, action-packed adventure with beautifully crafted environments and a charming orchestral soundtrack. The game balances exploration, puzzle solving, and combat in a way that feels satisfying and accessible. Its colorful world is filled with secrets, treasures, and engaging dungeons that encourage curiosity. The storyline is simple yet heartfelt, supported by strong voice acting and a whimsical tone. Smooth controls and a rewarding progression system make every moment enjoyable and memorable from start to finish. Imagine playing as fearsome sorcerers from several sides. A total of 16 characters are available for choosing. Diverse characters from guilds other than Fairy Tail appear. Participate in magical duels inspired by the essence of Fairy Tail. Prominent tactics from the original material, such as Unison Raid and Extreme Magic, can be used. In addition, the game has distinctive unison raids. Strive for the top rank among guilds. The village of Magnolia, as well as the guild's interior, are elaborately detailed. Embark on quests placed on the request board to raise your guild's rank. Warriors OROCHI 4 Ultimate explodes with massive battles, massive rosters, and satisfying action that just won't quit. The sheer number of characters is wild, each with flashy moves and enough variety to keep the combat from going stale. The new story content and added modes stack well with the core formula, making the whole thing feel huge. Whether mashing through armies or unleashing divine powers, it's easy to get lost for hours. This is Musou Chaos at its most fun, loud, and unapologetically over the top. Slime Rancher is a fascinating adventure set in the far, far range, where Beatrix LeBeau, a teenage rancher, sets out on a voyage to an exotic country full of slimes. The game includes a range of difficulties, such as growing crops and raising chickadoos to keep slimes nourished. The Secret Style Pack DLC adds more slime customizing possibilities. Beatrix must also complete daily requests from her other ranchers, which give additional prizes and strengthen community bonds. As she maintains her ranch, she saves money to upgrade her backpack, build more corrals, and grow her business. SUPERHOT is a clever and intense action game that turns time into a tool. Every move counts, making strategy just as important as reflexes. The minimalist visuals keep the focus on gameplay, and the slow-motion mechanic creates moments of real tension and satisfaction. Each level feels like a puzzle where you plan your actions carefully, then watch them unfold. It's challenging without feeling unfair, and the pace rewards patience and creativity. A smart, unique shooter that keeps you thinking with every move. Victory Heat Rally is a spectacular 2.5D racing game with gorgeous visuals and an exhilarating soundtrack. Players may select their champion driver and compete against friends turned rivals in a variety of game settings. The game includes 12 prominent racers and their distinctive vehicles, and players may race alone or with others. Victory Heat Rally has many levels over 12 diverse places, ranging from the sun-kissed sands of Baytona Beach to the freezing wastes of Frostbite Harbor. Players may also paint treatments to express their uniqueness.
That was awesome!
Dunk-O-Rama!
Dunk Dunk is a stylish mix of arcade action and rhythm-based challenges that keeps every round feeling exciting. The controls are responsive, making each dunk satisfying, while the clever level design encourages quick thinking and precision timing. The music ties perfectly with the gameplay, adding a great layer of energy that makes matches hard to put down. With its addictive loop and simple yet engaging mechanics, the game proves how much fun can come from straightforward design and smart execution.
What you've got, who will rise to become the ultimate dunk?
Elsie is a fast-paced, rogue-like action platformer set on planet Ekis, which is rich in resources and ripe for scientific research. The game includes a bullet hell ballet, in which players must evade dynamic opponents while performing perfectly timed parries. Players may change the gameplay dynamics by making tactical upgrades, talents, and weapon selections. They can even engage in epic boss fights and vanquish biome guardians. The game also lets players team up with a second player character, Andrew, who has unique augments, weapons, and skills. Lil Gator is an adventure game with a large area for exploration and enjoyment. Players will meet a variety of personalities, fight intense fights with cardboard foes, travel peaceful landscapes and woods, and scale huge cliffs. Each region contains distinct objectives and fascinating personalities to encounter. Friendship is an important component of this vast globe, and players can meet a variety of friends to help them on their adventure. They can also express their ingenuity by crafting unique objects and learning new skills. Loadpunk Mayhem is a vertical shoot-'em-up that combines bullet hell anarchy and a cel-shaded look. Players may pick from 3 pilots, each with their own spacecraft and specialized armament, and destroy opposing vehicles as they navigate through post-apocalyptic stages. To keep going and scoring, they must acquire fuel, warp-enabled stopwatches, chain combos, and explosives. The game has a rigorous online leaderboard system that allows users to put their fighting abilities to the test. Players can pick between tanks, helicopters, armored aircraft, and monster vehicles. Trover Saves the Universe is a wildly funny and absurd adventure that keeps the laughs coming at every turn. The dialogue feels fresh and spontaneous, while the characters are bizarre in all the right ways. The story grows stranger, but somehow stays engaging, and the gameplay is simple yet satisfying, with clever puzzles and enjoyable combat moments. Its unique humor and creativity make each level memorable, creating an unforgettable journey that entertains from start to finish with non-stop energy and personality.
You must find the Crystal of Ithacles.
1980X is a beautiful tribute to retro gaming, blending multiple arcade genres with a powerful coming-of-age story. Each game segment, from side-scrolling beat-em-ups to racers and shoot-em-ups, feels authentic and nostalgic, yet fresh. The pixel art is stunning, the soundtrack absolutely nails the era, and the narration adds unexpected emotional depth. It's more of an experience than a traditional game, but that's what makes it special. For anyone who grew up in arcades or just loves retro vibes, this is a must-play gem.
But don't let this happen to—
God of Protector's Card of Darkness is a hilarious and energetic mix of retro action and tower defense that keeps the chaos fun from start to finish. Its colorful pixel art pops with personality, while the electric soundtrack drives the momentum perfectly. Every level feels like a fresh challenge, encouraging teamwork, strategy, and a bit of madness. The gameplay strikes a great balance between simplicity and depth, turning quick sessions into hours of non-stop fun filled with laughter, wild moments, and pure arcade spirit.
Octopodal, aqueductified, and extremely pagan.
High on Life delivers a wild, hilarious ride packed with absurd humor and vibrant alien worlds. The talking guns steal the show, each with a distinct personality that adds unexpected depth to the chaos. Visually, the game bursts with color and creativity, making every environment feel alive and bizarre in the best way. Combat is energetic and smooth, blending action and comedy with surprising finesse. The writing is sharp, weird, and wonderfully self-aware. It's a sci-fi shooter that dares to be different and absolutely nails it. Kingdom New Lands is a beautifully minimalist strategy game that rewards patience and smart planning. With its pixel art style and ambient soundtrack, every night feels tense yet strangely calming. Expanding a kingdom, recruiting villagers, and defending against mysterious creatures creates a satisfying loop of discovery and survival. The game's simple mechanics hide surprising depth, making each playthrough feel fresh. It's a rare blend of serenity and strategy that quietly pulls players in for hours without demanding constant attention. Mega Man 11 is a thrilling return to classic platforming, filled with fast-paced action and clever level design. Each boss fight tests timing and strategy, keeping gameplay engaging and rewarding. The new double gear system adds depth, letting players slow down time or power up attacks for smarter combat without overcomplicating the mechanics. Colorful visuals pair perfectly with the energetic soundtrack, creating a lively atmosphere. Fans of the series and newcomers alike can jump in and enjoy a fun, challenging adventure that keeps players excited. Kingdom 2 Crowns is a calm yet engaging side-scrolling strategy game that encourages smart planning and patience. The pixel art style is stunning, with dynamic weather and lighting that breathe life into each kingdom. The minimalist gameplay design hides deep layers of decision-making, making each expansion feel rewarding. Cooperative mode adds a fresh layer of fun, encouraging teamwork. A game that steadily draws players in with its quiet challenge and immersive atmosphere, making each session feel meaningful. Hammerwatch II is an engaging hack-and-slash game that keeps players hooked with fast-paced combat and strategic challenges. The dungeons are intricate, encouraging teamwork and clever thinking, while a wide range of character classes allows for varied playstyles. Each run feels rewarding, with loot and upgrades that genuinely impact gameplay. The pixel art is vibrant and clear, giving each area a unique identity. Combat is satisfying, making every encounter fun and worth tackling. Exploration and progression feel consistently rewarding throughout. Rusty Rangers is a side-scrolling action game that thrives on its retro-inspired combat and satisfying progression. Each mission feels rewarding as new weapons and upgrades steadily expand the ways battles can be approached. Enemy patterns keep encounters engaging, while the cooperative play adds an extra layer of fun. The pixel art style carries a nostalgic charm, and the soundtrack complements the action with energy and atmosphere. As the hours roll by, the consistent sense of reward makes it easy to keep jumping back into missions. Until Then is a touching and immersive narrative adventure that masterfully captures the quiet struggles of teenage life. With its heartfelt writing, relatable characters, and emotionally resonant choices, every moment feels meaningful. The hand-drawn art style brings warmth to each scene, while the soundtrack gently enhances the mood without overwhelming it. Subtle puzzles and clever storytelling intertwine to create an experience that lingers long after the credits roll. A sincere, emotional journey that feels both grounded and quietly powerful in its delivery.